Hi guys, how you doing? As I promised you, David, to send you a short video to explain to you some of the important points about this world's largest humanitarian crisis that has been taking place in Syria for the past 7 years, since 2011. When the people of Syria decided to topple a regime that has been ruled by one family for over 4 decades, the Asad family, who ruled Syria and robbed Syria of its treasures and its resources, treating Syria and Syrians as if it's their own company. People finally decided to rise up and take the streets to demand for freedom and justice and democracy and human rights. The Assad regime faced these people and the protesters with brutal force, killing hundreds of people on the first day, to escalate later on by using all the world's largest weaponry and artillery that they have in the army, and killing so far close to 1 million people, displacing over 13 million Syrians. 6.5 million are inside Syria right here, living still in utmost poverty, which is something that I feel very, very appalled by the situations they live in. And 6 million of these people are living in the neighboring countries, 3.5 million living in Turkey, and 1.1 million living in Lebanon, close to 1 million living in Jordan, and on and on and on, all over the world. To be frank, what I try to do during my last 7 years visits to Syria, this is my 34th humanitarian trip to Syria. The main purpose of my visits is to meet those in need of the most and reach out to them, because the work inside Syria is extremely challenging, and that makes a lot of NGOs work very, very, very hard, if not impossible. 6 million, like I've mentioned, still living inside Syria. 2.2 million of these 6 million are still children in the age of schools. They need education, they need health care, where there is not much to offer, unfortunately. So I try hard to work on 3 sectors. First, education. 2, first aid, like food, water, and some medicine as well. And third is the mental support for these kids. Psychological war, this war has hit these kids psychologically so bad that they don't know what is it like to be happy. And that makes my work very, 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 very spiritually very reckoning. The moment you give a toy to a kid, he doesn't even know what to do with it. He have never had a toy in the past 5 or 6 years. He's been living in displacement camps as an internal refugee, where not much people really can reach him and talk to him and see what exactly he needs. So I'm reaching out for you, David, and all the great people around you, to think of these generations that are born in this conflict, and who deserve to live, who deserve a chance to survive another day. And our hope in this work is to save some of these generations from being lost. We've already lost 1 generation in this savage war, and we cannot afford to lose another generation. One more thing is this conflict seems to be going on and on. It seems like it's never ending, unfortunately, and that is extremely saddening when you see the whole international world are still cooperating in rebuilding the reputation of the war criminal regime Assad. Nobody has the political will to overthrow him. Russia is in full power, backing him up. Iran as well, and there's no political will in the international world community to battle against Russia and Iran at the moment. Having United States policy so fucked up, excuse my language, we cannot expect much. So, but I have still faith in humanity left in some of our people around the world. Even though you ask people here, what do you expect from the outside world? They tell you we expect nothing. They have already let us down. They have left us to death, to face death day in and day out for the past 7 years. I appreciate all the efforts for you guys you put in to support and reach out for the people here in Syria. Thank you so much, and God bless you. And if anything you guys need, I'm your man to ask. Thank you guys so much. You take care and bless you.